Yeah. Dumb guys. Do racing. Podcast, baby. Click on, lights up, lobby in the queue. Four friends talk trash like the pit's on view. Sean set the tone, got the room on lock. Jimbo, crack jokes, crowd pop at the shock. Coach Mike break it down, lap time in his notes. Todd Wild on the line, late break, big smoke. From Gran Turismo nights in a shakedown run to that sim rig life where the dumb guys run. Dumb guys do racing. We just slide and laugh from the couch to the track. We ain't holding back. Dumb guys do racing. Yeah. Hit the gas, hear the stories crash. It's the crew, it's the cash. You gon' run that back.
Woo, baby! Welcome back to another brand new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. I'm here with the boys, Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Tao.
Yo, yo, yo.
Woo.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
Dude, I don't know what's going on with my voice right now, but it's probably because I haven't.
Placa horn.
Get the pluck of horn out
Hey,
there.
we
I
still
have
got to
no idea
figure
what's
out
wrong
how to
with
get
my
that
voice.
guy on.
Yeah,
And
we got to.
do a
Weekday.
Yep, a
Placa
weekday
is the best.
special event. Placa, if
Yeah.
you're listening, we need to hook up, buddy. We got to get you on. It's that time.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you could message us at DGDR podcast on the Instagrams. We have an official Instagram.
IG.
Look at
And I'm
that.
trying to. It takes a long time because you got to go in and record clips and post them and stuff like that. It takes a lot longer than you think.
Yes.
But that's what I'm going to start doing. You know,
Hell yeah.
go through. And I've got the problem is we have how many episodes?
I think this is going to be
181,
181, baby.
181.
Damn.
Going back through all of those and finding some clips and throwing up, and you know
All right.
that's, you know, I thought that was it. The clip that I put up of our interview last week was hilarious.
Yeah,
It was hilarious.
it was.
So go on to the Instagram and look for DGDR podcast.
Yeah, check it out, everyone.
you
Give
should
it a
find us.
follow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give us
'cause
a
we're
follow.
about
all
to
you
hit our
IG
anniversary.
sluts out there.
About to finish up
what's-
season 4 and head into season 5. 5 years.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
End of August.
Yep.
End of August.
Like the 22nd or something like that. Somewhere in there. I'll
Yeah.
double check, but yeah. Coming up here.
I think that's right because I had COVID.
Yep.
Oops.
I
That
had the
is just
COVID.
crazy.
Yeah. Insane.
Yep.
Yeah,
Insane.
that's
It's crazy. But
that's a long time.
oh dude.
High, boy, I can
Oh,
see.
my.
We are high energy today.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Sheldologist, Sheldon, because he donated to the show.
Yes.
So thank you.
Love Shell.
Hey,
Yep.
buddy.
Thank you, Shell.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Go
it.
check out his YouTube.
Yeah, check
It's
him
great.
out on YouTube.
For the
He's great.
PhD family.
PhD,
One of the
baby.
PhD, he is fast.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Shell,
Yes.
get into VR. You have it. Use
Oh,
it.
Yeah, get
buddy.
into VR and get rid of your brake markers.
Yep. You
You don't need a
being
flashing
faster.
brake. You're way too fast to have that flashing brake grid. You just get into it, get into VR, you will be faster.
Yep. You'll be flying. So yeah, shout out to him
will.
donating to the show. Check
Yep.
out the donation links down below. Support the show and the PDX Sim Shop. If you want to check out some merch, that
Get some
also
merch.
helps the show. So we appreciate all you people out worldwide. Thank you. And also, I'm happy to announce we have secured a full year. So the show is on up until July 2027 at least. So we are good.
Show
for
will
the
go
on.
year. So
For another
thanks
year.
everyone
Again,
that
that's
donated.
That's another
Appreciate
thank you
it.
to Joe too.
Yeah.
It's another thank you to Joe.
Put
He
down
felt bad
another
for it being
also
such a
the newest-
long. It was such a long podcast last week. He threw more money at us to
Yeah.
help pay for it.
Yeah. So thanks, Joe. We appreciate
Oh,
you,
yeah.
buddy. And also,
And
member.
the newest member of
yep,
the team
welcome
too.
to the team. We
Old
love
PK
it.
Sniper.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's been hopping in
PDX
the
PK
lobbies.
Sniper.
Yeah.
racing, chatting. So yeah, that's been fun.
Yeah.
So welcome.
No.
Feedback. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Good
VR
feedback.
Mafia member.
Dude, doing VR Mafia member. He was doing his own S7R practice lobbies just by himself because, he's 3 hours ahead of us, so he couldn't hop into ours all the time. Just so he could go in and go, hey, this is what I experienced in my lobby.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That is awesome.
PDX
John.
rolling,
Yep.
jumping in.
PDX
Yeah.
rolling,
Thanks.
jumping in and helping with practice. And realizing that was the wrong race for him to hop in for practice. That thing is
Yeah.
like it is. Boy, I will say this: hovercraft. You were an evil person. You were an evil man.
Evil genius.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
is
He's
true.
learned
'cause
from
that
McNaughty.
race.
So
Oh my
like,
gosh.
to come up with the combinations and the settings and level, like it was like it put you right on the edge. Like if you watch it back, I had literally no tires left, and like I'm trying not to fly into the walls, like just bringing the goddamn car home. It was insane. Like, yeah, it was great job. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if anybody is first time listening, what's the name of the series?
What's the official
S7R
name?
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, that's the official. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it is insane.
It is absolutely practicing for it. I only got to practice 3 nights this last week because I had special things to do the rest of the week. Oh my gosh, it was exhausting. It was so exhausting. It was at one of the Tokyo track?
Tokyo Expressway Central counterclockwise.
I will say this. It was
That's
a
about-
ton of fun.
Oh yeah.
It was frustrating. It was infuriating. But at the same time, the flow of that track was so much fun.
Oh, so,
Like,
it was
once
so
you
good.
got it,
Yep, exactly.
Once you got it, and you just, the last practice we did on Wednesday, I got it. Like, it clicked in my head, and I just took off.
Gone.
And save them tires, save that fuel.
Combination of both. Yeah.
But I ran out of my first stint. I ran out of fuel at the last corner and limped in. Like, that's how far I pushed the fuel. Limped in, changed, and then ended up with a lap and a half of fuel at the end.
Yep.
And that was because of tire saving through the hard tire middle stint.
And that's what I did last night. I saved a lap and a half of fuel at the end.
You did amazing.
You did.
So that helped me because that clicked. I was like, okay, Jimbo did this during this stint. We just got to keep it consistent. And it was just running.
Keep it consistent and not ruining those tires, which was very difficult there.
Oh, yeah.
And it didn't matter which tire you were on. You were on the edge of ruining them every lap.
Like, because once you
Yeah,
get
well, what
halfway,
was
there you
fuel?
go
What was
quick.
fuel and tire?
4 times.
Like,
nine
was fuel and tire?
Yeah, 9 times tire, 4 times fuel.
Yep.
My fuel wasn't
And a lot
bad.
of
I kept killing my tires too much, making little mistakes into the high pressure corners for the tire wear, and it just kind of burnt them out too much. But yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Hats off to Shred.
Dude,
dominated.
Shred. Oh my
Flying.
gosh. Just
Oh my god.
crazy
Flying.
fast. Crazy fast.
It
What
was
did he win by? Like 33,
35.
34 seconds? 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was
He
saving
just
fuel.
checked out.
He wasn't running.
Yeah.
And it was
Saving
crazy
tires.
because his times, that open, clean air really helped.
Huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Well, when we were practicing this last week, you would notice that because it was like you make a little mistake or, you don't make a mistake, but the driver behind you is close enough and you hit one of the straightaways and they would just fly past you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you would have to hold in behind and I would lose, a second and a half to get back to set up for a pass somewhere. But that dirty air and those close walls. Whew.
Yeah. Yeah, it
And
was.
in VR, it's pretty
Yeah,
scary.
one heck of a combo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a great
I
combo.
loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
In the end, yes, loved. Well, let's just be honest. The Red Bull Juniors are a blast to drive.
They are.
They are forgiving. They're not going to kill you like the full Red Bull cars are. They'll still try to kill you, but just not quite as much. You can really focus on driving. It's a driver's car.
It is.
It really is a driver's car. You know, it's not trying to figure out, okay, downforce and acceleration. It's a driver's car.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of getting up to and getting momentum. It's all about momentum
Yep.
in that car. And
It is.
yeah, and getting into the zone and just driving the car.
Yep. Get into that flow
Yeah.
state.
Well, what was it? I think we all commented when we did Suzuka practice. Let the car do the work, and you don't have to worry at all. And it's true. You let that car do the work, and it drives. It drives fast too. So, no, that was a ton of fun. And I went back. I had stuff to do yesterday evening, and I went back and watched the race. And man, it was an exciting race. All of those cars were beaten up by the end. There wasn't one person, including
Everyone
Shred, that
hit
didn't
the
hit the
wall.
wall.
Yep.
Everyone hit the wall.
Yep.
It was just how hard you hit the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, where did you guys start? Where'd you end
Qualify.
up?
Qualified.
I qualified 6th, I believe.
Yep. And I was an 8th.
Yeah, 6.5. Oh, that's right, John. That's right.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
shit the bed in quali. I got caught up on my final hot lap. I got caught up. I forgot by who. And I had a purple first sector and then got caught up. And then, just lost it and just fell down the field to 8th. That's where I started, unfortunately. But
Shred was a 109.
Yeah, 109.9.
Yeah.
Which was 2 seconds faster than anything I could do in practice.
Yeah.
Dude, he was
I was
flying.
able to get 10s in practice, but my pace just wasn't there in the race. I was a little slower overall.
I know, it sucked because, during that warm-up in the lobby, I was able to hit a 10.4. So I was like, I spent all my juice in that, and I should have saved it.
Yeah.
Because, I only hit
You blew your load.
11.6 or 11.7.
Premature.
Oh, big time. Big time, buddy. It wasn't good. But, was able to make it out in the end, though. So that was good.
Yeah, so, I mean, Sean was...
So Shred 1, Sean
Shred,
2,
yep.
the True 3rd.
Yeah, and
I
he
mean,
messed up his
awesome
fuel.
drivers.
Truth messed up his fuel. Came in early. Smoked his
He had no
softs.
tires.
Yeah, smoked his softs. He had to get fuel. And, I was able to keep that last couple laps with him and Filmora. Woo! That was a doozy.
Yeah.
That was fun, though.
Intense.
They were going at it, and then I was able to slip by in that one spot past Truth, and then got Filmora coming out of the tunnel. So he had skimmed the wall, lost momentum. So, and then once I was able to get away out of that mess, then I was just fucking hit your marks.
Close.
And don't mess this up.
Use that clear air.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Yeah.
You know, clean air.
Yeah, you were able
So
to just
important.
pull
And
away.
most of my race, I had clean air for the most part, so that was the nice part. Was able
Yeah,
to
there's some back markers here and there, but
Yeah.
it worked out pretty good for
give
you.
them a flash, and they were good about getting out of the way.
Yeah.
So, it worked out.
Again, if regular lobbies could be as clean as that, number one, I would be racing every day. You know, if the lobbies race that clean, I would be racing almost every day. But that's the reason I don't race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
every
did
time-
a couple Catalunya races from the back. Jesus. I mean, I was still able to get one race. I got a 5-second penalty. Guy turned into me, and I got the 5-second fucking penalty. And then the second race, I started 16th and got third. But yeah, there's some dirty driving.
Some?
I got Group 2 cars. Like a lot of guys can't handle the high downforce cars, and people don't like being passed and shit like that. It's unfortunate, but
No, I wish I would have
still,
done some
still
of
a fun
those.
combo,
Yeah,
a fun race, It
good
had,
combo.
yeah, it was. So good tire dag. So you can either pit on lap like 7. Um, Ideally, it'd be best to go 8 and then switch to the softs and everything.
Hmm.
But yeah, racing from the back, that there's some hoopla,
Well, yeah,
some
I don't.
dirty shenanigans.
The mindset of I don't want to get past. Well, I don't want to get past either, and I will work hard to not get past. But I am then not going to run the guy off the road because he's passing me,
Right.
or smash into the back of him at the next sharp turn because he got past me and I know I'm not fast enough to.
Yeah, that's what a lot of
That's
shit happens.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I understand that I would say, the majority of people that listen to our podcast are not those type of people. Well, I would hope that they're not. Because it's wrong.
Yeah, they're
that's just bad. And like the fact that there's no real repercussions for anybody. We could talk about this all day long. PD's not going to change anything until something forces them into it.
Nope. Well, Lawyer Dave had
Yeah,
a
like
good
maybe
run with
getting a
it.
new who?
Lawyer Dave. Dave the lawyer. Sorry,
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dave
he
Lawyer.
grinded and he's jumped up in the rankings big time. I think he said like
That's great.
He said double
62,000.
62,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So good job
He
on
races
Dave.
though at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what he was
4
saying.
to like 7 or something.
So yeah, he had good
Oh.
luck with it, grinding. So good job, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, ideally with that race, you want to put in a good qualifying time.
Oh,
yeah.
Racing from the back.
Yeah, fun.
Again,
for that.
there's some bad, dirty driving, but it does kind of make it a little more interesting.
Right.
But at the same time, you're just scratching your head like,
You could have
Yeah.
really
why
good
are
work
you
with.
guys doing this?
Yeah.
Like, why are you driving like that and doing this? It's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
But if you can get through it, it's rewarding, and I was lucky enough to do so. So
That is.
yeah,
And Dave's a
Some
super
people want-
fast driver too.
He
Dave
is.
is really good.
He
yeah,
is pretty fast. Yep.
yeah. When you've got like 300 plus thousand miles in the game, yeah,
Yeah.
putting in that work,
Jesus.
and you'll get the results.
Right.
Yeah. He grinds, man.
He is a grinder.
Like he said, he's got like 3 hours in the morning, and he takes full advantage of it.
Yes, he does.
So
God
Yeah.
damn.
Like, yeah. No,
I wish I could.
Right? Be nice.
got
mean,
the discipline, man.
Yep.
Well,
I
like,
ain't- I ain't
Scotty.
that disciplined. I go to bed too late.
But Scotty, yeah, he wakes up at like 5:30, and he's on the rig from like 6 to 8 in the morning, and then he's back on. This is Central Time, back on at like 6 p.m. at night in the UK, and races till 8. So he does.
And then what
like
time do you
4
think
races.
he goes to bed at like 9 then?
9:30. He's got to be asleep
Alright.
by 10 because he's up at 5:30 and on the rig at 6 pretty much every day.
Yeah.
Every day and shit. So
Yeah, if you're doing that kind of much, like doing it, streaming, working, streaming, yeah, you're pretty, say, disciplined enough that you're probably going to bed and you're
Yes.
worn the fuck out. And you
Uh-huh.
get, you
Yeah.
just get program into that schedule, and it works.
Yep.
it does for him. It does. It is pretty much automatic every time. You see that guy on. So yeah, because there's times I'm going to bed at 11:30. He's getting on at fucking 6 in the morning. Damn, dude.
just wild.
That's the last thing. When I'm waking up, like within a half hour, I'm not thinking like, oh, I want to jump on my swim rig. Like I'm still fucking sipping my coffee,
Yeah.
rubbing my eyes, and trying
Fucking
to wake
swimming
up.
yeah.
rig is not, it's not a fucking option or priority at all. I live it.
Oh. So
Think that
yeah,
could
for
be-
him and Dave,
I think that
to
could be
get
an
up
age thing.
Yeah, I gotta put my
Yeah.
fucking
No,
shoes
well,
on. What?
Dave, I don't know how old Dave, the lawyer, is. He's, I think, around our
Yeah,
age.
he's around our age.
Scott might be in his late 30s and shit like that. But yeah, it's the last thing I'm
Well,
thinking
I
of.
can tell you there's a difference between late 30s and almost 50.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's like you wouldn't think it, but it's light years. 10
Yeah.
years is a light year when
Yeah.
it comes to age. It's crazy. It's wild.
God, yeah.
It is.
But I mean, I wanted to do races this week, but we had practice and other
Yeah,
things
same.
going on, And I can tell you right now, racing with the people we race with, they keep you honest.
Yeah.
Because at the start on Monday morning, or on Monday evening when I hopped on, I was 4 seconds off the pace.
Yep. And then you fucking
and
got down real quick.
got closer by the end of Monday night, but then Tuesday doing rain practice.
Oh yeah. Oof.
It
Glad
just-
we did.
I mean,
Shit.
Yeah.
glad we did, but at the same time, it was like having slicks on ice.
Mm-hmm.
That track does not have any grip at all, no matter what tire you're on. So, I mean, it was wild. It was wild,
It was.
and it took it. I think rain practice helped me with Wednesday practice.
Right.
Honestly, because I felt like I was completely in control of that car.
Yeah. Sometimes that stuff helps.
Dude, the ping pong
like that.
physics where you graze the inside apex of a corner and it just shoots you.
Oh, yeah.
Like shoots you across the track into the other side. I mean, I can understand you hit the wall pretty hard and it does that, but you would just nick the wall and suddenly you're in the outside.
Yep.
Like,
I think he
with
was
damage.
calling that going up the hill, up into that corner. He was calling that Nintendo.
Nintendo.
He
Oh
was-
yeah.
And then he had
It
Sony was the final corner.
Well, you think we should have called Pong
Right.
because that's what it was
Yeah.
doing. That was Pong.
It
Like
was.
you just ding pong into the wall. It was crazy. It was crazy. But
Shout out
that
to,
was fun.
PDX PK Sniper. Anybody got the settings for Blue Moon?
I got
Got
it
the
right
house
now
to
from him.
myself for a bit to do some testing.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
dedicated,
giving him-
and the race is in for 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Technically 13 days.
Fuck yeah.
yeah, but
Thanks,
Looking to
Joe.
get some testing.
it's exciting. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Joe. Really, really appreciate everything
Yep.
that you're. I mean, everything that you've done for the podcast and coming on and fitting in.
Yep.
Like that was like it's nice to have people like that.
The
We
fun
know that-
interview
that-
list.
Yeah,
It was.
we know that those people are in our community.
Yep.
In our, when I say our community, I mean this community that the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast is, broadcasting to.
Mhm.
We have great people in this community.
Yep.
We really do.
Worldwide.
And we're still looking. Yes, we've got a full year, but we're still looking for donations because we've got next year.
Yep. Next year.
And it's like maybe I don't know. Do we need to do a PBS fundraiser at the towards the end of every
Right.
subscriber
You
year?
No shit.
24-hour pod.
Do a 24-hour pod.
Yeah.
Have entertainment. Maybe do a 24-hour pod where we hop on and we have just lobbies of racing,
Yes,
crazy races
that'd be
for
fun.
24 hours, and you get in them by having a donation.
Yep. Donate. Get the code.
Yeah.
Hop in. Do some.
Dude,
racing.
the ISO did a 24-hour race
Yeah.
yesterday too. The 24 hours of Spa. Honestly, I would have loved to have done that.
I know we need to
You know.
figure. That's the next thing we need to figure out is doing that. Getting in one of those.
Oh man, doing a 24-hour race is so difficult.
Yeah.
Well,
So
we need some
difficult,
guys from
but
JK,
so
that's for
fun.
Sure. JK.
So fun. Yeah, we need. Yeah,
It,
That's-
it will
that's
it
the
will
way
test your
we'll have
limits.
the
It will test your limits basically. So
Yeah.
and that's what we need to do. Is
2-hour
we have
stints.
multiple.
oh,
2 hours
fuck.
Somebody
Oh,
from
dude,
Australia,
2 hours.
one of
Guess
our
what? 2
Australian
hours
friends.
is easier than 3.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Significantly easier. I know
Yeah.
that sounds crazy, but man, That last hour, when you do a 3-hour stint, you have no idea what's going on.
I feel like
You're-
an
yeah,
hour
you're-
is my max as of right
Yeah,
now.
dude,
Oh, yeah, so-
go back and look for our race that we did at Daytona. Look at my feed. I forget how many years ago that was. Look at my feed and look at my face. Just I don't encourage people to look at my face, but at this point, look at my face and look at how I looked through the last of the 6 hours that I did total.
Yeah.
Like
this, I'm done. Get
Yeah,
me the fuck out
like-
of this thing.
Mike and somebody else was talking in the background. I had no idea what was going on. I'm just trying to keep the car on track.
Yeah.
Like, I would do
fun.
like 5 laps and have no idea that I did 5 laps.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
See, I would need like
Like-
an energy drink, a Ghost or something. But then after that, oh what the fuck? I would have to pee. Jeez, that's a giant
Oh,
spider.
dude.
Giant spider just dropped from the ceiling.
Oh, no.
And that's why
I gotta kill it.
you have those slow refills for fuel and stuff like that,
Ugh.
so you can get up out of your sim, go to the bathroom. But yeah, hats off to those guys that do the 24-hour Nürburgring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Could not.
That's wild. Hey, did I see that Jimmy Broadbent and
Steve and
Steve
Misha
and
Mandy
Misha
won.
they won?
They did.
That
I
was
think
awesome
they're,
to
like,
see.
The only car in their class. But yeah, and I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 cars in the class that they run or something like that. But yeah, they won, I believe.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, just
so-
again, finishing a race, 24-hour race at the
well, it was
Nürburgring.
6 hours. It was
Oh,
6 hours.
Well, that's why they won then. Because they have trouble
Yeah,
with the
it's still
24-hour. Dude,
yeah,
6
still-
hours?
still grueling.
Oh my gosh. Go hop in and do 6 hours at the Nürburgring. Just
Do an hour.
Do
Yeah,
3
it's an
hours.
hour.
Do 3 hours. Do 3 hours at the Nürburgring and see what that's like. It will kill you.
Yeah. Look at
Yeah.
the races
Oh,
we've
yeah.
done in nations and stuff that are like 45
5
minutes
laps.
to an hour. Kind
Yeah,
of
5 laps. And you're just toast.
Whoa! Like putting it on the edge for multiple hours at a time is insane. There ain't no reset. That's
There isn't. And with them, there's multiple classes. So you have cars that are
oh yeah, flying
super
around.
slow, but I mean, depending if you're in the highest class, but yeah, then you just have so much traffic you're fucking dealing with too. It's just so there's cars everywhere on the track that you're dealing with, so your concentration level has to be top notch, fucking the whole time.
Yeah.
Have you seen the newest guy's SRT?
No.
Yes. Yeah.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's really funny.
Yeah.
have to watch that.
Why is that P2 car passing me right there? Because you're slow and you need to realize that that's what he's going to do. Fucking idiot.
Yeah. It's so the guy does some really good videos. He's
That's
gotten better and
very
better.
Yeah, guys SRT on the YouTubes.
Yes, check
Oh,
it out.
so funny. So
check
funny.
it out.
We should
We
try.
were-
We should try getting him on and just
Right? We should.
just figuring out the whole thing, like why he
Right?
what happened between him and Keith.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something
dude, that
happened.
would. We need to.
Something happened there.
It's been a lifelong grudge that he said to himself, "I am going to fucking be your worst fucking
Right.
nightmare.
I'd be your worst
Fucking-
nightmare."
Uh,
You know, I
tell
was
you every chance I can.
I was thinking maybe LMU, if they do it correctly, will change what PD does.
Yeah.
If it drops and it's a good game right from the start, and even okay, I'm going to say this and it's going to piss everybody off on the podcast because we're elitists, but even if it's flat screen but it's done correctly, because you've got to remember that we are the 0.01% of people that use the PSVR in game.
Mm-hmm.
If that 99 point 99% of people that usually race Gran Turismo switch over and get into LMU. Because you have race cars that are updated, multi-class racing, like multi-class racing. Like you can have
Yeah,
three classes
3 hour
on the track,
races.
3 hour
Yeah,
races with giant
endurance
lobbies.
racing. Yep.
Dude, I mean, that's what I want to do.
Same. It would be.
That's what I want to do.
Amazing.
And I know that, again, we as online players are, 10%, 12% of the population who race Gran Turismo. We're really small.
Yes.
We're really small.
Yeah, that's why we're not a necessity to the,
Well, maybe
87%.
maybe it wouldn't be as small if they had smarter racers and cooler races too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because,
they need to revamp that dailies. They definitely.
They have to revamp the dailies. They've got to do that.
I think it's analytics. Half the guys can't do Group 2, Group 1, SF, street cars. Like, they're set on Group 3, they're set on Group 4. Their attention span is only for 15 or 20 minutes. They can't do endurance races. Like Monday, a daily D or a 45-minute race does fairly well, but by Wednesday, Thursday, it's fallen off because
But let me
nobody's
ask you
attention
this
span.
though: does it fall off because of racing standards, or does it fall off because of length of
Both.
race?
Both.
But what do you
Half the
think?
people can't
What do you
fucking
think
do
the
it.
major? For me, the major thing. This is just for me. It's racing standards because I mean, we're
Yeah.
long race. We love long races. That's
We
just
do.
who we are.
We're also
So-
race fans.
Yeah, and that's I think that's where you get into LMU and iRacing and Assetto Corsa, and most of the people that are driving on there are racers. They love racing. They love watching racing. They love being in racing. I think that's the difference in the demographic too.
In any endurance race, you'll look at the lobby. It starts with 16. By the time you end the race, there's fucking 9 cars that fucking finish. Or whatever.
Because that
So
happened.
I mean,
in
you
the Le
got
Mans
6,
race
7,
a
8
lot.
guys. Yeah, you got 6, 7, 8 guys that are quitting DNFing because fuck it, man, my race. And people just quit and shit. And they again, PD analytics, they see that like, oh fuck, the DNFs are way up. In this endurance race and this and that, and participation by day 2 or 3 is down 30% or whatever the number may be, and they take all that into consideration.
And
People
I think it's bad. I think it's bad data because I think there are quite a few people that are probably quitting because they've wrecked. I think there are quite a few people that are quitting because they've been wrecked. So their data is not pure. They just see a quit. It's like I wonder if they just see a quit when their game crashes.
Mm.
And maybe Kaz is at the point where, yes, we are the casual racing game. That's fine. There's the LMUs, the iRacings, the ACCs. Let the hardcores go there, and we're just more for the casual, B, C, D lobby racer.
But it would technically also take away from the World Series races, though. So they need to kind of keep interest, I would think.
Yeah, they should be doing special events on the weekends for us, for the racers.
There should be special events. I agree. Maybe do the race D.
Yeah.
Quotes, air quotes, race D on the weekends.
Start on like a Thursday
just a
and
special
have it run
events
through the
endurance.
weekend, kind of thing.
I would just like kind of like, again, the Toyota Cup, the Mazda thing.
Right.
Like, do special events every Saturday. It's a 40 to 45-minute
or Sunday, one
race.
of the two.
Yep.
I think Saturday night. I think you can get most people and
have a full day of slots so everyone can do it. Just have a full day.
Like Monday when the new dailies come out. All right, Saturday, this is the race. It's fucking 25 laps at fucking Spa in this type of car or group of car. You have all week to practice, and you get 3 or 4 slots to do it, and and then next week it's going to be this race. And just do that, and so people can kind of prepare for an endurance race instead of trying to jump in and then lose an interest by Tuesday or Wednesday because they're not good at it or something like
Right.
that because people are too fast or they have all week to practice
Yeah, because then the
to get up
daily
to the
people will
race kind
still
of
do the
deal.
dailies, and then the hardcore racer people are gonna practice for that kind of stuff. Maybe do a few dailies
Yeah,
if they're good,
yeah, yeah.
kind of
Still
thing.
mix it in, but yeah,
Yeah,
be ready for Saturday.
yeah,
But gives you 6 days to prepare for an endurance race.
Well, and I sort of agree with Sean that it should be, you have 10 slots. 10
yeah.
slots for people.
Well,
Um,
the thing I think they're afraid of that is because, well, Jim may be able to do it from 10 in the morning till 12 in the afternoon. Mike's not going to be able to do it until 7 or 9 at night. And so the parity, it's just going to be so vast that you're not going to be racing with your um, people that are really,
in your group.
ranked group, yeah, per se. So you're
Well,
going
why
to have
don't
skewed, and then people are going to be discouraged because fuck, I just lost by 47 seconds, or I got fucking lapped, and why am I in with an A+ when I'm a fucking B driver because they can't get these lobbies, situated and shit. So I feel like you have to kind of. It sucks, but you do have to have it set at all right. It's this time, and this time. You got to try to fucking make it, or get on another European account or Asian
hmm
account and shit, and
Start
race
at like
times that you
4
have, so you can
p.m.
race
and
with
fucking go from there. Like four slots.
four. Yeah, yeah. I think 4 slots you could do on a Saturday instead of 3, but you can't have 10 throughout the day or whatever. Unless it's for Group 2 or Group 3, then do it that way. But
Well,
for the
and
top,
I'm really honestly, it's like, yeah, we want to do endurance races at the longer tracks, but you could do endurance races at any of the tracks. Any of
hmm
the fucking however
Look
many
what we just
tracks that
did.
we don't
Yeah, exactly.
race on.
Yeah.
Like again, how many tracks have never been used?
Exactly. Like
quite a
that
few.
track
Yeah,
we just
quite a
did, dude.
few.
I've raced that track maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
The track we
Yeah, and
just
it
did
was
for you.
and it was what in single player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh
it's
yeah.
road cars.
Yep.
That's an issue. That's a serious issue.
There are some fake tracks that are really, really good in Gran Turismo that they could use a little more. But again, I think the tracks that are 3, 4 miles, 5 miles long, people they can't. It's too much for them.
Right.
There's too many turns for the average fucking player, so they keep it to your Grand or Deep Forest and Trial Mountains, and you know you got a long backstretch,
But
couple turns, another straight, 1 or 2 turns, and laps over with
I
kind of
know we could
shit.
do something crazy, but maybe if we did longer races and stuff like that, people would learn how to drive.
True.
I
And
know
then
that
again,
sounds I know that sounds wild.
it does. But then it also comes down that Sophie AI needs to be implemented on all the tracks for single player use. So people, their driving habits and racing habits get
hmm
better.
Yep,
Again, I think with the AI system contributes to the bad dirty driving because you got cars
absolutely.
brake checking middle of turns and doing weird shit. So people just they get this thing that I can plow and hit this car off the fucking racing line and I'm gonna be good. And then when they get into daily races, they implement that driving style because that's all they fucking know.
Yep.
Yeah, because
And to most people,
that's
this
how
is a
you've been
video game.
trained.
Yeah, it is. It is. So if they can implement Sophie to all the races, it would
Sophie
create
would be a
better.
challenge to the average B,
Oh
C,
yeah.
D
Oh, it
driver.
would be an incredible challenge to the regular driver.
So they would
Sophie,
actually have to learn
dude,
to drive
Sophie, yeah,
properly and faster to
Yes.
actually.
dude,
Yeah.
Sophie 3 would infuriate any not good. I mean, it infuriates good drivers. Believe me,
hmm
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
it makes
It's
it
tough.
difficult
It's
for
hard.
us. Not patting ourselves on the back, but we're pretty good drivers,
hmm
and it's hard.
Maybe,
hmm
that maybe they dumb it down 5%, but something where it teaches these new players how to race properly.
Well,
That they have the racing etiquette video that always comes on. Half the people goes in one year out the fucking other. They're just, I want to get in and play this fucking game, and um,
well, I think that's,
it should be
like
implemented.
ACC, when you hop in, your first races are going to be against Sophie, and if you run into the cars, you get your safety rating taken away. You
Yep.
don't get to go to you don't get a race until you learn how to race.
Yeah, it should your safety rating kind of thing, or whatever you want to call it, SR, it should be directly corresponding to everything you do in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And if you drop below A, you can't be online.
Yeah. I don't pardon me. Boy, sorry about that. I agree. You drop below A, you don't get a race against anybody.
Yeah. Until you bring
You
it
get
back
dropped
up.
back offline until you bring it back up. You do not get a race against anybody. I just
And again, maybe with Kaz, he just thinks, well, there's other games like that, and he's okay losing those players to those games, where he's just, all right, we got 2 million users every month, and that's who he fucking caters to, is the average B, C, D driver. And I'll always have those numbers, and I'm again content with that.
Right.
Doesn't want to upgrade to the newest thing. He's just content where the game is at and the player base that he has.
Yep. It's just like when we were talking about the businesses that don't want to upgrade their systems for
Exactly.
inventory because they're happy
Exactly.
with if it ain't broke, don't fix kind
The
of
profit
thing. But,
that they're
yeah.
Well, and that's
so
the thing, though.
it's
Because
just
he
it's
could,
that
he can
mentality.
cater to everyone. That's fine, but you can't just leave us hardcore people in the dark, man. Cater more to them than us.
Well,
It's not
again, we're
fair.
such a small percentage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So to him, it just doesn't make
And
sense.
it's going to get smaller because everyone keeps leaving.
Well, that's the thing. If
Yeah,
they are
and
going
when
numbers wise, then they're going to notice there's an exodus, and it may, hopefully, maybe it ignites something, a little fix or two.
it
You know,
doesn't, because I think the numbers every year are the same. Like, yes, we lose this amount, but we gain this amount,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just a wash.
yeah.
Yeah, we lost 7% of A plus drivers to what other game it may be, but we gained fucking 14% or 10%, C
D
and D
drivers.
drivers, and
Mhm.
it's just a wash. So the numbers stay the same, and
Which is
he's
why they
fine with
cater,
that.
even in the World Series, they cater to the all day events
Mm-hmm.
because of tier 2 and tier 3. There's way more drivers.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there are. Again, I mean, you go to Digits thing and you look at the D ranking, how many drivers there are, how many C drivers there are.
Mm-hmm.
It's mind-boggling. I think A plus, there's only like 10,000 A plus drivers in the world that play this game. Very, very, very small when you're looking at 2 million online racers. Only 10,000 of them are A plus, and there's like 50 S drivers.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit.
well,
I'm trying to
it's
pull
it's
the
very
numbers.
difficult to become an S driver too.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that is very. I
But-
don't even think it really happens anymore.
There's 33 S drivers.
Okay, and how many? What is there? Like 10.5 A
So
plus
there's
drivers, Mike?
there's 10.5, yeah. So with A and A plus together, there's 43,000 people approximately. Now there is 960,000 E drivers,
Oh,
There you go.
Jesus.
Oh, well, that's a bad
500,000 fucking D,
that's a
200,000
bad number
C.
though.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's just
Mike,
people
go
that
back.
played
I
once.
didn't, can you repeat D and C?
So
again?
E is it did misrepresent because that's just people maybe started and they've
Right.
never played the game
One
again,
race
never
or
kind of
two
thing.
and
Yeah,
never. Yeah.
yeah. So D drivers, 500,000.
Okay.
250,000 C drivers, and then 167,000 B drivers.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So you add those three classes up, you're just under a million, or that's who this game caters to. The AA plus driver, yeah, thanks, but
59% of the player base is a SRB or worse.
Jesus.
yeah,
1.1
yeah,
million.
60.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Again,
There's
hey,
only
you just look at the analytics and who's who. That's who they cater to. We care more about the D,
Only
C,
about
B driver than anybody else.
450,000 are S.
Yeah.
Oh, S
But
safety.
Mm-hmm.
well, that's the thing is you look at S and A, so that should be a number they look at as well. It's like
Right.
there is a couple million players, and less than half of them are smooth drivers to be S or even into the A for SR. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty bad. Like actually, it'd be closer to like a quarter. A quarter of the driver base would be good SR.
Oh
And
well,
that's throughout the whole. That's throughout all the levels. You know what I mean? Like, because there's only 40,000 people at ADR or better. So having just over 500,000 kind of thing of S and A SRs. So there are some people trapped in there. I mean, you would be more like, hey, we have the majority of dirty drivers.
they do.
You know what I mean?
Again,
Like that's a
I
bad
remember
stat when you
doing
look at that.
Mm-hmm.
my alt account. Again, racing from the back from E all the way to fucking E plus, and just going and seeing people brake checking, people purposely swerving into people, blocking, just brake checking, swerving into people, and just awful, not even race etiquette in lower lobbies, and it's everywhere. Like happens all the friggin' time, and that's people's mentality in this game.
Again,
For the most part.
I think what's even more odd to me is, back when I was without a job and I was, racing in a lot of B lobbies. The race etiquette is better in the B lobbies than it is in the A lobbies. A lot of the mistakes made in B lobbies are skill based. You don't see, yes, of course, you every so often you'd get that asshole that's just wrecking people off. But most of the incidences that I saw are skill-based incidences.
Mm-hmm.
Missing braking points, or turning in too quickly, or coming out and losing control. Not like we see in A where it's intentionally wrecking somebody.
And being desperate.
Being desperate. And again, I will state this again, I think the desperation comes from points.
Mm-hmm.
And how they're given and how they're taken.
Yep.
I think your points need to be based on where you're at in the lobby, where you end up in the lobby, and it has to come down to things like when I'm in an all A plus lobby, if I finish 10th, I should not be losing points.
Yeah.
Guess what? Those guys that finish below me should probably be losing points. But me? No. And when Todd goes into one of those lobbies with a bunch of lower players and he, finishes in first or second, he shouldn't be gaining points, but he shouldn't be losing points either.
Yeah, not at all.
So Catalunya, the first race, again, I think it started 15th, finished 5th, had a 5-second penalty. I gained like 163 points or 140 points. It wasn't a lot, but I didn't lose DR. And then in the second race, I was 16th to 3rd. I gained like 533.
Yeah.
And what was the makeup? What was the makeup of that lobby?
3, maybe 4 A plus drivers, and the rest A. So that, but at least I got like 500
Yeah.
points. I was,
You at least gained a little bit.
yeah, yeah. So to me that was pretty good.
Because sometimes you
But
fucking lose.
yeah, there's lots of times I've gone from 16th to 5th and fucking lost DR.
Mm-hmm.
So again, just depending on the strength of the lobby, it has a lot to do with it. So if you're in a lobby with a couple B drivers, you better be getting like, if you're an A plus, 60, 70,000 plus DR, you better be getting fucking podium
Oh, yeah.
or win.
And I bet, too, you
You're
still
probably
get first and you probably still lose.
You still only get 100 points.
It's either that. You're either getting 100 points or you're losing 10 or 15. It's
Mhm.
not like huge, but yeah, either way, it's. Yeah, because I'm like, God, it's Thursday, there should be, the good racers on and shit like that. And yeah, it was just, again, 4 A plus and the rest A
Yeah.
drivers and shit. But again, a lot of
they
the
gotta fix the
guys
algorithm a
can't
bit.
handle that Group 2 car.
Yeah.
Yep, beating a dead horse. That's for
Once
sure.
We
Once
are,
you get-
just again, guys don't like high dive horses.
Well, and yeah,
You
and
know
the thing,
what?
it's weird. It's weird. Oh, what were you speaking
I
of?
was gonna say, speaking of beating a dead horse, fucking repeats of fucking dailies.
Ugh, let's hear
Yeah.
it real quick.
They're not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. All right. So we got Daily A this week. Is going to be Monza on the Sports Softs, which is a repeat of, I don't know, can't remember what it was, like the Lambo or something like that. One of those like VGT cars or something like that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. Daily B is Red Bull Ring on the race mediums. I think it's going to be the Group 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've done that a million fucking times. And then because C is Tokyo Express East Clockwise Race Hards, but it's also another look like sprint because it's one times
No
and
pit?
one times.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So
what
just
is that
like
one?
Jake
So,
Villeneuve, that's going to be Group 4, maybe, or Group 3. I think they changed it. It is now going to be Group 3, I think.
yeah.
But with no pit strategy or anything.
There's no
Bunch of
mandatory for it
garbage.
or anything. It's
Bunch
just
of garbage. Just don't
That's
worry.
wild.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything to make the races better. Like status quo is status quo, and that's everything's just fine. Don't make the race better.
Oh, they
Don't
need
try
do
to
that.
make. Dude, whoever is doing it is failing miserably.
Need to be fired.
Yeah.
Fired. You're fired. Or at least
Well, isn't this GTWS is the 15th
Yep.
of August?
the 15th
I
of
think it's-
August. Yep. Tokyo.
Yeah. Yep.
And then they made a big announcement, which after talking about that kind of stuff is like, wow, they actually want to join PD and join the partnership. Moza's coming
2 million.
to fucking Gran Turismo and PlayStation, which
Mhm.
is pretty badass. More options, more better options. They got a bunch of cool gear. They just released their motion stuff for it, for the
Rig.
cockpits and stuff. And they got the
$3
active
grand.
pedal. Dude, that's pretty good for $3,000. It looks pretty good.
Dude,
I know
Yeah, it
there's a
does.
few guys had a couple problems with some wires being pinched during manufacturing. So a couple guys had to do some repairs. But yeah, it seems to be working. That's for sure.
I mean, that would be crazy.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I think so.
And then, PD had to make a statement that Fanatec is still the official partner, but we'll see. Maybe their contract runs out at the end of
Yeah, that's what I'm
2026,
thinking.
and
That's
then
what I'm
Moza slides
thinking.
in.
Because didn't that happen with Thrustmaster and Fanatec? Kind of thing?
I
Same kind of
believe
thing
so.
happened.
Thrustmaster, yeah.
And then Fanatec
Yep.
came in. And now they're going to be
Wonder-
going out. Moza's going to be coming in. I wonder if they probably won't use active pedals for the
No, they'll use.
No,
the
they
same-
use base.
all the base
They use
stuff.
basic they use all the base stuff, which would drive me nuts.
which is crazy. Yeah, like Fanatec's the official sponsor. We're not using the best fucking
Oh yeah,
equipment
they
they
should have the
have.
podiums, the DD Plus. I think they
Yes,
use the DD Plus. They should have the podium
They use
pedals.
they should be podium pedals or the the V3s,
Yep.
but they don't do that.
and then yeah, I think it should be then whatever wheel the driver likes. If they like a
They want a
formula
formula
style
wheel
wheel,
or a
Yeah, yeah.
round wheel.
They
they
could
have
Yep.
choose their
podium round
wheel.
wheels.
Yep.
Yeah, they should. Yeah,
Let them
like
pick.
yeah.
Well, and then
Kinda-
guess what though? It advertises that product.
Right, it
Yeah.
does. Like, oh shit, my favorite driver uses this wheel and this. I want to use that
Yeah.
combo or
Because
whatever.
that
And,
base wheel
yeah,
fucking sucks. I know the DD Plus Gran Turismo wheel's a little bit higher end than the DD Pro wheel. But still,
The DD Pro wheel is
yeah, that
garbage.
thing's garbage.
yeah, it's chintz.
Yeah.
It is.
So yeah, I would let
Sorry.
them pick their wheel, and let them choose, have a little bit more
Yeah,
choice.
because they get there a day before, so they can all have it fucking programmed
Mhm.
to the system, or whatever. It's quick release. Put your wheel on. It's all set and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. Because yeah, they could. So
Well,
a couple guys that use that V3 or the endurance wheel. Be nice.
Yeah.
Well, again though, again, we've got to look at the show in LA.
Hmm.
The
You guys saw it firsthand.
the opportunities to advertise were huge.
Oh yeah.
There are 1,000 people there, 500 people,
Yeah, at least.
something like that.
There's a
Plus,
It looked
it's-
like 500.
Plus, it was
It didn't look that
12. Well, it's a pretty big theater too. Even if it's 500, you have the opportunity to televise at every at every event. You can go into the crowd and go, "Oh, this is the fan fest we're having," and you have all of these manufacturers.
Mm-hmm.
You're showing off the PSVR. You're showing off all the stuff that Fanatec has. You're showing off all the stuff that Moza has. You've got Dunlop, of course, and you've got this, and you've got that, and they all have booths.
Yep. None.
Why not? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do a best scapes picture? I'm
Right.
sorry if that's what we're catering to. Why isn't there a best scapes picture? Oh man,
That's a good point.
Good. You since you're doing it in the United States, you do best scapes in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're going to do it in Tokyo. Do the best scapes in Tokyo, wherever you're at in the world.
Asia, yeah.
Yeah, you can have a lot of showcases. That's for
And,
sure.
you let the player base vote for it.
Yeah.
And you let the player base vote for it. Yeah, best liveries from
Yeah.
that area. That I mean, we had car making it into the game. At LA.
Hopefully
Why
we'll see
don't
it
we
at some
have?
point.
Yeah, why don't we have this is the best livery? It's given, at the end of the GT World Challenge. Sorry, the Gran Turismo World Series. And then that's something you get on a car.
Mm-hmm.
You get that livery, or
Or they use it
the
for
scapes.
nations.
or they
The
use it for
manufacturers.
nations, or they do something along those lines. Jesus, why aren't we working for them?
They should be paying us. We got a lot of good ideas, PD. We have a lot of good ideas. Well, I'm curious to see
Well,
too.
that's why we are PD Extreme.
That's right. That's right. With Moza
Well,
coming
and-
in, I'm kind of scared of what
I love
PD
that, Todd.
is gonna do with the wheel, because they're gonna be developing a Gran Turismo wheel, just like Fanatec did and Thrustmaster did. So let's just hope it's better than the previous.
I just looked and I compared the R12 bundle you can get. I don't know if it's compatible, but it's like one of their higher end bundles. It's probably close to like the DD Plus kind of DD Pro kind of, or and better because it's 12 Newton meter. Is $1,000 Canadian, pedals,
wow.
everything included. The closest price point that for Fanatec for in Canada for me is the 5 Newton.
Oh shit. Okay.
No, the equal price point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I even want to get close to the power levels, it's $2,000 or more.
Well, I think Moza's base is 6 Newton meters, and it's $399 or
Mm-hmm.
$499 American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even
so
if I go
again,
down to, they have a
they're
3
killing the
that's
competition on
3.9.
price.
Yeah. It's a bundle. R3 racing bundle, 3.9 Newton meters is $399.
Oh yeah, that's a great starter
You know what I
pack
mean?
right
Like
there.
a bundle,
It
like they
is.
have a bundle, the 6 Newton meter bundle, pedals, wheel, everything, $549
Oh
Canadian.
wow.
Oh, they're- oh,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? It's
So
it's
I
like
think
half the
what
price of Fanatec's 5.
Mm-hmm.
it
You know,
is. They're trying to fucking come in and take over.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I'm
They have a business
excited.
model. Yeah, so am I. I think it's only gonna, Snap, Thrustmaster, Logitech, Fanatec. Like shit, man. If we wanna,
Oh yeah.
maintain our sales,
Right.
we gotta put out a better product at a better price
Yeah, that
because Moza's
Thrustmaster 2
coming
is at
in
the
and
bottom
fucking
of the
taking
barrel right
over.
now. And it's gonna stay there, that's for sure. You got Logitech,
Yeah, unless they
Fanatec,
get their
and
shit together.
Moza's gonna come because even Moza, their active pedal with a throttle, dude. I think it's like $7.99 US with an
Yeah.
active pedal, and then that
Mhm.
new
And then
podium
they got their
pedals are
high end stuff.
that fucking price, and that's not active.
Well, I'm sorry. And
Yeah, so
and have they actually dropped yet, or are they just still talking about it?
No, they're just talking about it. It's going to be like a full. They just dropped like a small announcement online on the socials, and then at this live event coming up, I bet it's the big reveal.
it'll be
Yeah, talking
Yeah,
about how
well.
Moza's joining Gran Turismo.
No. I'm talking about the podium pedals.
Oh,
have they actually?
No,
Have they
well,
actually
here in the
dropped
U.S.,
yet?
we cannot purchase them yet. It's only learn about. When you go to the website, you look at the pedals, learn about. You can't
Yeah.
pre-order, you can't purchase. So I don't know what's going on with those because those were supposed to be on sale. And then the 3-pedal bundle is supposed to be coming out later this year. So I don't know if they had to hold back, if they had started experiencing issues or some quality.
probably did in production.
Yeah. So I don't know if they had
That
to
would be my guess.
cut it and had to send product back because, yeah, they got announced.
Well,
and people
they're
were
pulling
using them.
I'm sure they're building product. They pull, every 10th or 11th off and doing testing, and the shit wasn't just holding up. So they had to halt.
Yep. Especially at that
We
price.
did an audit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again,
I can-
from what they did in 2020 and 2021,
Mhm.
2022, they can't go back to that. So, of course,
Oh,
they're,
yeah. Be on top
put a
of that
halt
shit.
and, like, no. Yeah, we got to get this shit.
Yeah, because I
fucking
mean,
raised
I
or
love
we'll
my
be one
Fanatec
bankrupt.
stuff, and I just did the
Me
update
too, I have no
for the
issue.
Full Force, and dude, that shit feels good. So if you
Yeah, I
haven't
need to-
updated
I
yet,
need
they
to
put the
update
patch
it.
out for what was broken when they first did the update, and I just did the update, and boy, does it feel good. It feels real good.
All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's got some juice to it. Dude, it's stronger.
Yeah.
The peak holds a lot
Okay.
longer. That's for sure.
I gotta download it.
Yeah, it's good. So yeah, everyone out there, if you haven't done it yet, time is now. I would do it. Feel it out. Just make sure your app is updated to the newest version of the app, because I think I had 4.5 on my computer, and the newest one's like 5.3. So I had to update that. And at first too, I would check to make sure the app was up to date, and it was saying it was when it wasn't. So I had to go into Fanatec's website, and when I did that and then went back to the app and did it again, then it recognized there was a newer version of the app.
Mm-hmm.
So then once I did that, then I downloaded the update, and that's when I got it. So yeah, you got to make sure your app version
Fuck
is
that
up to date.
shit.
It's kind of a pain in the ass. It took me at least 45 minutes to do it all. To figure
'cause you're
everything
old.
out.
But
Just think what would happen to poor Todd.
oh geez,
Well, yeah, because I thought the app version was up to date, so I downloaded. There was an update for it, so I downloaded it and then plugged it all back in and was playing. I'm like, dude, this isn't right. This feels like shit.
yeah.
And then I
Oh,
went
it
to
felt
the,
worse.
Oh yeah. So then I went to Fanatec's website, looked at the app version, and it was different. And I was like, and then I went and looked at mine. And I was like, what the fuck? And then so I went to go check again, and then it updated the app, and then the newest update for the base was available. So then I had to do it again.
So be diligent. Do your due diligence.
Yep.
You have to get your updates to do an update of an update.
Yep. Updates on updates, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, dude, I was pissed in the beginning. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Said it was going to be on. Shit ain't working, man. But yeah, you just got to dig.
So what
dig
are
deep.
you feeling? More curbs, more bumps?
Yeah, those do come through, but supposedly, is it not implemented in the game yet? Full Force? I thought it was, but I thought Sweet Cherry says it wasn't, or it isn't for the Pro. I mean, I feel it. I have it turned, the Full Force turned to 45. I feel like I could feel the road a lot more, oversteer a lot more, understeer. The curbs, you can really feel it. Yeah, and just the force in general's a lot stronger. It holds. So it's wild. Feels a lot different than the previous. So
Dave or Sheld, they could talk about her.
yeah.
Write a response.
Yeah.
Something let us know in Discord or IG
So
or wherever.
it is in the game. The full force features are implemented in the physics of the game. Originally only with the DD Pro and the GT Extreme package, or the DD Plus and the Extreme package, but now has been updated to the Pros and everything else. So it's actually in the game. So whatever wheelbases that have the update for it will now work with it.
Okay, so yeah, it does work. So yeah, all the feelings are there then. What I was feeling, so yeah, I turned it to, and I think too they fixed it because you know how RL was saying if someone didn't know what they were looking for, they'd almost feel like their wheel was broken because of all the chattering. I want to see even Bell's when he first updated. He talked to he had to turn it way down just because you get so much vibration in the wheel all the time. I think they kind of fixed that too because I wasn't feeling that. And even at because I want to say Bell's.
So what do you have your base set at?
100. So it's all peak. And in the game, it was at 10 and 10. But after the update, I actually had to turn it down. And I think I'm at 8 and 9 now.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think I'm at like 3 and 3 now.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's because of your age, Todd. It hurts my arthritis.
Well, there's some cars that you have to turn it down.
High downforce cars,
like the Red Bulls and shit.
You
So
gotta turn it down. Yeah,
I turned it down, but then I always turn it back up.
Yeah, Group 3 and smaller, I crank it.
Because I know a lot of those real fast guys and the World Series guys, their shit's turned down to where
at like 1 and 1.
They don't feel nothing, so it's a lot easier to fucking do shit.
But I want to feel like I'm driving. I'm driving the car.
Especially when you have your headset on. Yeah, you feel everything in the road, the grass, the slip. Everything.
It gives you that almost say false G-forces because you feel the car pulling and pushing and that, and the grip strength and stuff. So it's they don't because it gives you, I guess it would give you a technically faster
reaction time
because you don't have to fight the force.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's at the same time, it doesn't give you quite as precise, I find. So you're a little slower on your reaction, but you're a little bit more precise, I would say, because you feel exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know when the car goes. If
Oh
like
yeah,
you
when
don't
you're
feel
losing
that,
grip and that ass end's coming out, you know. You
Yeah.
can feel it.
not to say the heavier it is, but to say the kind of with the heaviness in there, I have so much more car control.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that I would rather have than just to be
Yeah,
like
if it's too loose, I feel
loose
like yeah,
goosey
I'm
kind of
turning
like it's
way
just
too
floating.
much.
I might as well be playing like an arcade game kind of thing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, Need for Speed where there is no feel. Like it's just floating around, spinning the wheel back and forth like a,
Forza.
1980 wheel. Where there is no, it's
Where
just
you
like
got your rubber
springs.
bands.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And when you snap those, the wheel just goes wherever.
Yeah, crank that shit up. Crank it up. Especially with the big Porsche round wheel. Yeah, crank that motherfucker up. Feels good.
Yeah, I'm always playing in between the Porsche wheel or my round wheel and my
Formula wheel.
Formula wheel. I'm always
Yeah, because with Formula
I'm
wheel, you
always
gotta turn
changing
shit
settings
down.
because the Formula wheel is so light.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get a lot of jitters in that thing if it's too high.
Yeah,
But yeah, man,
mine's pretty good.
Off the death wobble.
it's working. So download the update. Moza's coming. I'm excited for that. But
Yeah.
on the grand scheme of things, I'm like, dude, I got my setup. I got all my stuff. It works really well. I can't.
I don't think
can't
anybody should be
spend.
jumping
No.
ship. I think you
I'm not.
wait for a year or two
I
and
won't.
see. There's going to be
Wait till
bugs. There's going to
GTA
be
comes out.
yeah.
Right.
Because I have a feeling there's only going to be the one specific base that's even going to be compatible.
Yes. Yep. One
Just
bundle.
like even look at Fanatec. Even Fanatec is still trying to get as much as their stuff compatible with PlayStation.
Mhm.
Like half of it doesn't work.
Dude, they got
So you really have to be washed. So I think Moza will be in the same boat. Very, very limited, base wheel or base pedals, just like the CSL
Mid-tier
pedals. Like that's
base.
pretty much it. With the R5 or R7, I think it is somewhere around there. I think that's what it's supposed to be, and then a specific wheel,
Mm-hmm.
so that they can have the play like Sony and PlayStation wheel button configuration. But yeah, it's going to be very limited for a long time, I think, and I still think there'll be some bugs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I hope everything goes smooth, but for whatever reason, I think there's going to be some issues.
There will be, but once they
There,
get it
there always
figured
are
out,
some hiccups.
and once they figure it out, oh shit, look out.
Moses seems to be on top of things. And
They are.
Oh yeah,
And that active pedal that's what I want to try the most. I want to feel that.
1,400 Canadian for the pedal sets, which technically is not.
So
too
if
bad.
anything, wait till GTA to switch. If anything,
Yeah. Watch the launch. Unless you
so
got
we still have a couple
Thrustmaster. If you got
years, so new
Thrustmaster, then you can start thinking, okay, well, let's wait until this comes out because maybe I go to that. But if you got a Logitech or Fanatec set up, I would just hold and wait.
Yeah. They're pretty much the smoothest of everything in compatibility right now, and I would just wait with that for now. So
Yeah. Because Shred was talking about how he's been having troubles, and he's Thrustmaster, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a bad cable. That's why all his shit was messing up. So he got a new cable.
Well, that happened to Zwart. He had a bad cable from Fanatec.
Yeah, that'll mess everything up. Dude, I'll tell you, I used to have the intermittent shutoffs where it would just cycle out and shit you'd lose everything. And I believe it's the port on the back of the base, dude. Once I straightened out my cords and got them fixed to where they don't move and jiggle around, I haven't had any of that ever happen again. Because it used to come out and hang to the side. It was loose and just kind of dangling, and that would happen. And then, yeah, once I kind of fixed everything, zip tied shit down, got it straight in, straight out, zip tied so it's not moving around. Yeah, I haven't had any problems.
Well, I did that straight away when I got my Pro because with the CSL Elite base there, that was what was happening, and it was just it weakened the connection.
Yeah.
And so when I got this, everything is strapped, nothing moves. There's no real excess. I'm not going to catch it climbing in and out or anything like that. Everything is perfect out of the way. You know, anywhere it can catch ain't going to damage anything because there's multiple zaps and tie downs in between those areas where it's a little looser to give access, but. Yeah, no, I'm not taking no chances.
Right?
Either.
Yeah, exactly. Because, yeah, you plug it in, it's like, it's just a cord. It's just going to dangle. That shouldn't do anything. It's working. And then, yeah, you get all the vibrations and the force feedback and shit's shaking around. And, yeah, then shit starts shutting off. Or, yeah, you just have a bad cable.
I never have my cables dangling.
Yeah.
Like, from the first time I got them, I made sure everything was zip tied down or tightened down in a way. And I've got, actually have, like cord sleeves.
Yeah, I bought those.
That go around all of my everything.
Yep, same.
Everything that I had. It just cleans things up.
Straps.
It just cleans everything up, makes it nice and pretty.
I don't have a cord sleeve, and my cable's too short to dangle.
Oh.
Well, on that bombshell, good night, everybody.
Have a good one. We'll
have a good
next
Monday.
week.
Thanks for tuning in. If you want to support the show, check out the links down below. Shout out to Sheldon. Check out the
Thank you, everybody.
shop.
Thank you, everybody who's donated.
Everyone, thank you, because, we're secured for another year of our mouths spitting off shit. So you're welcome. And thanks to everyone worldwide. And Australia still in second. The UK pulled ahead there for a little bit, but UK, you fell back behind.
We need to try to get GT Omega. He's back.
Ooh, yeah.
He's from Australia. He's just right around 10,000.
Yeah, anybody listening in Australia, hit us up. Who do you want us to get on the show from your hometown? GT Omega would be a good one, like Todd said.
That'd be awesome.
I'm trying to get Big Fat Racing on. So I've been talking with him. I got to DM him and see when a good time is for him to come on the show. So if you're listening to this, Joe, I'm going to be hitting you up. I'm going to send you a DM, buddy. So hopefully we can get that underway. And thanks everybody worldwide for making the show for what it is. Anniversary show's coming up, so stay tuned for that. And another year will begin. We keep on trucking. All right, guys, we'll see you next Monday. Peace.
Keep our ass.
Yeah.